Hey guys, J-Man here. Welcome to my video. Yeah, once again, I'm pretty amazed about this whole reaction from the baby metal fan base, and I'm getting lots and lots of comments on my last reaction for Road of Resistance Live, and yeah, as I mentioned there, I will definitely give them another try. Two song titles which fell the most because it were really hundreds of comments and I can barely keep up with them. There was the song Rondo of Nightmare and Death, and I will come to them, give it some time. As I said, I don't want to overdo it with these reactions, but it will be coming. In the meantime, I'm hotly working on my new reviews for the Gazette 9th and Bloodstained Child, The Legend. It will be out in the following days, so if you're interested in these bands, definitely stay tuned. While going through my comments for my baby metal reaction, there was of course another band name which fell, and this was BAND-MAID. Originally it was suggested by Justin Bow, and he said do some more baby metal and try out BAND-MAID also. Yeah, and there I made the comment that I didn't check out BAND-MAID earlier or so far because of their image, and yeah, it came a bit, maybe a little bit disrespectful across. This wasn't really my point. It's just this whole thing. When I hear of something Japanese and of maids, of course, you think about maid cafes and all this stuff, and it was always a kind of strange concept, which, how should I describe it? Which didn't really attract me. It's a strange concept. Yeah, a little bit weird. I hope this isn't disrespectful again. And yeah, so BAND-MAID, of course, I heard the name. I'm not aware that I did actively listening to any of their songs yet. And yeah, so of course I went to Wikipedia. And yeah, it's definitely true. One of their members, it seems like, had worked in a maid cafe, and then she had the idea to transport this whole concept into a musical level. Musically, I'm kinda expecting maybe some hard rock or power metal, not sure entirely. And anyway, I didn't buy in this whole maid concept, and it's kinda like this girly thing going on with baby metal, and that's why I kinda skipped them, didn't really give them a fair chance. And as you see, baby metal, I'm opening up to this whole concept, and hopefully the same will happen for this band. I just think I'm a person who wants the music to speak for itself, and yeah, I don't really want girl bands be reduced to just being these girls in costumes and stuff like this. You know, in general, I don't have a problem with all female bands at all. I think Japan has some really great bands. I think Bridie or Aldius. Yeah, basically bands like this. Musically, this kind of style isn't exactly my style. That's also the reason why I never really got into Galnerius, for example. It's just music which I can appreciate and like, but it's nothing which I would come back to on a regular basis. I hope this makes my standpoint a little bit clearer. And yeah, so I have completely no idea where to start. It says they were formed in 2013, I think. Now they are on the European label, JPU Records, which is a really great label, by the way. Crystal Lake are signed there, or were signed there. I think they are still with them. And yeah, I have a respect for this label. They are quite tasteful, and yeah, so it should be interesting. As I said, I don't know where to start, so I picked a random music video. Let me know in the comments again, was this a good starting point? Should I go with a different song? Or maybe it's the same for like baby metal, that you would say a live performance would probably give a better impression. Anyway, for this reaction I picked the song Thrill, and Thrill was released in 2014, so one of their first songs, yeah, from their first single, second mini album. Yeah, not quite sure what to expect. As I said, I don't have a problem with them being female bands. I think even the Japanese music scene has such great female singers. Just think about Dazzle Vision, how are they called? Story of Hope, or Oh, I lost the point. Sorry for the cut there. I completely forgot the name. Headphones President was the one I'm searching for. Yeah, exactly. I think they are great voices, and I think it's really a good thing. As I said, I also listened to some tracks from our all-female bands, Bright Deer and Mary's Blood, also Aldios. Yeah, so before I'm talking way too much, let's get right into it. And we will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, there are these made costumes already. Quite happy start so far. Okay, getting a bit calmer now. Definitely a hard rock sound. Have to say, I enjoy the voice quite a bit. Yeah, and please, I already had comments. Just one earplug, because I said it in other videos, I prefer to kinda hear my voice. It's kinda distracting if you have plugged both ears. Now, as I said, I don't know much about this band. Let me know if they had any previous experiences in other bands. Any of the members would be interesting. I kinda like this dual vocals. I think they work pretty well together. Try to pay a little bit more attention to the drumming there. It's quite cool. And it's quite catchy, I have to admit. Bass solo, nice. People who watch my videos more often, you know, I love bass. Bass instrument. I play bass myself, and it's always great to get some attention to this instrument. Okay, nice guitar solo there. I mean, you can't deny they have skill, definitely. Yeah, it's catchy, I admit it, okay? It's definitely has some groove there. Yeah, that's it already. BAND-MAID. So, this was BAND-MAID with Thrill. And as I said, pretty much my first experience with the band. Now, you know, I listen to many Japanese bands. I won't deny, maybe I catch one song or something here or there, but it's the first time really listening active to this to their music. and the first impression was quite positive. First, maybe we should talk about the visuals. As I said, I'm still not buying in this whole MAID concept, and it's not out of disrespect, it's just something which doesn't attract me. As I said, I don't want musicians to be maybe objectified is the wrong word, I don't know, but for me the music has to speak for itself, and that's also the reason, I love Visual Kei music, but I was never a person who cared much about new outfits for new singles or stuff like this. It's always a nice to have, but it's not what my focus is laying on. I'm always really paying attention to the music, and talking about the music, as I said, was quite convincing. They had some nice groove going on there. Their drummer was very precise, nice bass work, nice bass solo. Always loved this, as I mentioned. Guitarists, they knew their instruments. We saw this in the guitar solo. And yeah, overall, I would call it hard rock. Probably the best term I can find. Not really metal heavy. I don't know if they have some heavier tracks or something, but it has this really classic hard rock groove and drive. Yeah, as I said, I enjoyed the vocals. Was surprisingly good. Especially this dual vocals where they had different singers matching each other. And yeah, also this voice had a really nice tone to it, and the song really profited from this voice, especially in the chorus. As you saw me, first chorus I thought, yeah. Second chorus I was already sold, quite catchy, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about this track. As I said, I'm not sure if this was the best starting point. I went random. It's an older song. I heard they put out an album since then, a new one, as I mentioned on JPU Records, for example, which is their European distributor. Yeah. So let me know, are there other tracks, which may be more representative for their sound? Or maybe are there any live shows out? Because honestly, after listening to this track, I wouldn't mind to give them another try, a different song. I enjoyed this quite a lot. And yeah, it's basically like baby metal. I admit if I make mistakes, and it was definitely this prejudice with their whole image. And I thought they are more selling on their visuals instead of their music. And obviously it was a wrong judgment. Doesn't do them justice to reduce them just to their image. Yeah. So I hope you liked this video. If you like the song, you will find, as always, the official music link. It's an official upload, yeah, in the description of this video, as well as all their social media. As always, go follow them, subscribe them if you like what you hear. These bands need all the exposure that they can get, and definitely support these musicians there. Also, if you liked my reaction, would be nice if you could leave me a like, maybe subscribe if you haven't yet. We are getting closer and closer to 1000 subscribers, which is amazing. Yeah. And for more content about Japanese music, as always, you can follow me on social media like Twitter, Facebook or Reddit, where I'm posting some news and new music videos from time to time, whatever catches my attention. And also, if you want to go the extra mile, you can consider to become a Patreon. Donations are appreciated, but not a must. Yeah, so thanks again for watching, and have a great day.